Lucinda is one of the tender engines and also a witch in the Number City Railway. She has some things in her past, though. A long time ago, before Waldemir had the railway, apparently he first visited and seen the 5 engines. With that being said, for Lawrence, Aaron, Garth, Caitlin, and Zane, there were 3 tender engines and 2 mixed traffics. Though they had different personalities. Though, she does have a close scene of Lawrence, and Lawrence saw Lucinda when they first met. They both ask who their names are, and then they finally became good friends. Lawrence decided to help Lucinda out by showing her how to shun trucks through the yards, and yet it did. By a few times, Lucinda finally learned how to shun trucks in the yard, and soon they became good friends ever since a few months. Though, after the month passed, Lawrence decided to go to a new railway, which let Lucinda feel sad at him leaving. Though, she's happy though that she had another friends who can take care of her on the way. That night, Liam is taking an important goods train through the island. Unfortunately, it's very kind of dark, and he doesn't see normally. He apparently 2 coaches in the woods, until Liam all of a sudden and squeezed to a halt. When he saw it on the left side of the track, it was a sight he'll never forget. A scrap engine on the side of the rails. What is that? Liam replied. He scared and shoved away as fast as he could, hoping that he'll never see this ever again. The next morning, Caitlin's taking an important passenger train. He sees Liam feeling upset and a little worried. She decided to talk to him. However, he does feel a bit worried. Are you okay? Said Caitlin, with a wondering look. I'm fine. It's just, I saw a scrap engine last night. Oh, you remembered an engine, Ivan, right? No, I don't remember it. I see. Well, let me tell you this. You were young back then, but back then, the story was correct from Lucinda, though it was different. A long time ago, Lucinda met an engine named Ivan, a big, tender engine who had a bit of a crush onto him ever since. Unfortunately, he is more like selfish. Until then, on the science fair, what I remembered.
Deadly nightshade, frog's breath. Ugh, a frog's breath to the potion will make it smell bad. I don't know what the answer to make it smell good is. This test is gonna be hard.
Lucinda, the answer is wormswort.
Duh! How could I forget that? Oh, thank you, darling.
Anytime, babe. You know, you've let your skill with potions go quite a bit.
Hey, you have too.
I know. It's just at summer camp it was easier to focus on spells and potions when that was, literally all we learned.
Yeah. Oh, witch camp was great. Especially because that's where I met you.
I know! You couldn't resist the most handsomest warlock there, could you?
Oh, you mean Brian? Yeah, he was a total hottie.
Hey!
Gotcha. Sorry, I'm just nervous that for this test none of my spells work.
Well, at least one of your spells worked.
What do you mean? Which one?
The one you cast to make me fall for you. Don't you have a test to be studying for?
Maybe the most handsomest warlock can help me.
Maybe he can. But I don't think Brian is here, so you're out of luck. Stop it.
However, Lucinda doesn't know that Ivan has a dark secret about him. Until the next morning, Lucinda pushed a goods train, and when he saw Ivan talking to someone, a female engine, saying how pretty she was, Lucinda was heartbroken and shocked. She cried into tears, and she was very cross. She pushed the goods train right behind Ivan and crashed right into him. His tender was derailed, and he was shocked to see Lucinda crying and angrily and ran away. Until a few years later, at least 1 year, Lucinda was carrying a Halloween party that day until she saw Ivan again.
Lucinda, babe.
I'm not your babe. Not anymore.
Look, I messed up. It was an accident.
Oh, yeah, because me finding you kissing another girl was totally an accident. What, so you just tripped and magically landed your lips onto hers?
Lucinda, that was more than 7 years ago. You can't still be mad about that.
Well, I am. You were my first boyfriend, and you broke my heart.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm done here. Just go enjoy the festival and leave me alone.
Lucinda.
Before Ivan will say anything else, Lawrence right in front of Lucinda and tells him to leave her alone at once. Ivan didn't say a word and shoved away with his passengers. When she first met you two gotten really close with each other since then. You two became good friends, but more or less get really close. But Ivan saw that you were with Lucinda, making him very angry and cross, and he wants to pay you out. Later, you're pulling a goods train that meant to be pulled next to a station nearby where Lucinda would take the goods train. However, you couldn't stop in time and crashed into her train.
I don't know what to do. This isn't normal.
When I came to get the breakdown train, I saw you in a bad condition. Your wheels were disconnected from you, and your tender was damaged, but she doesn't care. All she cares about is you being okay. You only take some damage. Ivan thought he'll be sneaky enough to get away, but however, your brother and Aaron saw everything, and Vladimir had enough, so he decided to send him for scrap permanently. And that's why he removed your memory so you don't remember, but now that I didn't tell you, you probably have to remember it. I felt sorry for Lucinda, but I'm glad that she'll be okay. Me too, said Caitlin.
I thought that engine would have scrapped this engine a while. Well, you're not going anywhere. I'll take you to the scrapyard, and you'll get used for muscle scrap.